Climate control is fabulous. This is the third segment of the 14th episode of the first season of Looney Tunes cartoons, and I adored this. I will mention a couple of personal highlights, so there will be spoilers from now as I talk about what happens. Of course, the cartoon itself is only about 5 minutes, and I definitely recommend this one if you haven't seen it and you're a fan of the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Coyote actually has a remote control that he uses to control the weather. And what I liked about this, one of the several things I liked about this, is that it's not just rain, sun, and wind. There are loads of different extremes of weather. And I think the cartoon really utilised all of these different types of weather and different extremes over a relatively short space of time. I think they did a really great job with it. And I love the design of the control. It's very simple, it's very straightforward. And the way things were executed were absolutely brilliant. The pacing is brilliant. The animation is fabulous. We get a lot of really great shots of both Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner with several personal highlights, and I will mention a few in a moment. And I thought this was tremendous, and I'm so relieved as well, because some of the Wile E. Coyote cartoons as part of Looney Tunes cartoons are not always brilliant. Most of them are generally pretty good, but some of them are maybe not the most unique or creative. This one definitely is. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Fun concept, very, very well executed, beautifully animated, great pacing. Absolutely adored it. So some personal highlights. I think there are two that I want to mention. And the first is when Coyote is falling down and falling and falling, and he decides to use the wind function to lift him back up, which was pretty great. He goes back through the hole in the rock, and the timing was perfect, because as soon as he is back up in safety, a truck runs over him, and just the timing was fabulous. And the other one that I loved, and this is because I wasn't sure how it was going to play out, is the bit when he sent down the rain, and it started to flood around the Roadrunner's feet, and then he sent the ice, and the water became frozen, and obviously the Roadrunner was then frozen in place, and I thought, well, he's going to catch him now. That's perfect. How could this possibly play out any differently? And what we got was really good fun, and I liked that because I genuinely didn't know what was going to happen next. I thought it was very creatively done. So I really had a lot of fun with that one. I thought that this was a pretty brilliant episode. I think maybe Climate Control might be my favourite Wile E. Coyote from Looney Tunes cartoons so far. And the Marvin Flag gag that aired as part of this episode is also my favourite Marvin Flag gag so far. So all things considered, episode 14 is not bad at all, and Climate Control is definitely worth watching.